Hi, welcome to Cintage Solution Limited. Inventory management and point of sale system supports the following features. 1. Multiple user enable. 2. Supports user level user rights. 3. Supports multiprocessor over the network. 4. Supports multi-storage warehouse and multi-point of sale. 5. Keep records for supplier and customers. 6. Accepts different types of barcode, scanner, and point of sale printers. 7. Receipts are configured for various formats. 8. Tracks, vouchers, and miscellaneous cash flow. 9. Generate accounts reports, stock level reports, and other reports that clients may require are configured. 10. Allows overdue payment for both customer and suppliers. 11. Generates system logs showing operation done to the system by various users at a range of time. 12. Configuring with automatic M-Pesa payment system, but it's in progress. So let's move direct to the inventory management system so that you can see how it works. So you log into the system, you have username, then you put the password for you to be able to log into the system. And you make sure you put the correct password, or else you will not be able to log into the system. So we are now successfully into the system. So the first module here is registration. For you to be able to use the system, you must be registered in the system. Like we have these users in the system, admin, Sam. So I logged in as Sam. Then Nick, Alan, and Anjir. These users are the ones that can be able to log into the system. Then we have customer, module for customer. This is where you add a new customer to the system. Like for our instance, we have one customer. We can add a new customer by clicking new. Customer ID is generated automatic. You put the customer name like Alan Chagira. Location, can say Nairobi. Can insert the contact number 0705 114 112. You can put email, but not mandatory. You can put address, remarks, then you save. So you realize we have two customers in the system. Same, we can do it for supplier. We have one supplier in the system. You can still add a new supplier here. Supplier ID is generated by the system. So you can add a supplier. Let's say Kenya Supplier Limited. For the address, let's say location Kakamega. Contact person, you can put the name of the contact person in that company that is supplying. Let's say Samuel Waweru. Put the contact number for the suppliers. Let's say that is the number. Then you save. You have now a new supply is added to the system. We close that. We move to product. This module is where we add a new product to the system or add the quantity of existing product in the system. Like if you click on this drop down menu for product name, you'll see this product have been added to the system previously. So you can decide to add the number for banners. When you select banners, it will show the information for banners. Let's say the category is accessories. The tax for banners is TOT, serial number barcode, purchase unit, sales unit, purchase cost is 200 shillings, sales cost is 250, sales discount is 0, replacement amount is 0. Let's say you want to store the product that we want to key into the system under this store, push up on store. Let's say we are filling with the 45 items, 45 banners, and banners doesn't have expire date, so you don't take the expire date. You add to the system. Oh, showing a pop-up. Please select supplier or tick to disable. So here we have suppliers who supply products. So you may decide if this product is being supplied, you choose the supplier name, or if it's not supplied by your supplier, you just tick to disable supplier. So let's choose a supplier here. Then you come to add to the grid. Then after adding, you do what? We save the product. The product is saved into our database. So after adding the product into the system, you have to purchase that particular product. So we choose the invoice date. Let's say today. Then payment mode. We have cash, check, credit card, and encompasses. So we are purchasing by cash. Then you select that product by clicking on it. Then we click add for the product to move to this side, to this other table. We call it a grid. So after it has moved here, it will show the grand total for this particular product. So total paid amount, you put it under total paid. So let's say we're paying the whole amount, which is 9,000. Then we save. So the product has already been purchased. So after purchase, we have stock issue. After you purchase a product, it will appear on stock issue. So the product that we have purchased that appear here. So we purchased the banner, so it added the amount to 344. Previously it was 343. The available quantity now is 344. So this product, they're being held at our stores. They are not ready for billing until we move the product to various point of sale. To move the product to various point of sale, let's say we want to move 20 banners from Gusha point of sale to Gusha point POS. We can have various point of sale, but now it's one. Since it's one, you're going to move to that particular point of sale. So you select the transfer date, then the available quantity for banners is 344. So we are going to, for you to move, you make sure you move the product that doesn't exceed the available quantity. So, for instance, if you move 345, you will realize it's above the available quantity. So when you move it to the grid, it will show a pop-up that transfer quantity exceeds available quantity. So you have to move either the value, the quantities that is same as the available quantity, or quantity the quantity that is below the available quantity. So let's move 20 items, 20 banners to Gusha point POS. So you add to grid. You can decide also to move grill to the same point of sale. So let's move 12 grill. So we also add it to our grid. So you can add several items that you want to move to the grid. After adding, you click save. So the product that have been moved to the point of sale are now available for billing. So for you to bill, you open a point of sale for you to bill. So you log into a POS for you to bill using the same logins that you have been given by your admin. So this now Cintage Solution Limited point of sale. For you to sell, for a cashier to sell, we log into this now. You can see product barcode. It's enabled for a product barcode scanner. So you can configure the point of sale is enabled for barcode scanner configuration. Since I don't have a scanner right now, you can also use lookup functionality for you to sell the items. If you click at lookup, or if you press F9, let's press F9. You'll see it will open a sub window, product lookup. So these are the items that are available for you to sell. Let's sell a product. Let's sell K-gas. The quantity comes here to 1 by default, and you can still change whenever you want. Let's say I want to sell banners, 2 banners. You just change the quantity to 2, then you click OK. It will add to the grid. Then you can also sell green, let's say one. It also it's added to the green font. K-gas is also added to the grid. So you can sell several items. After you have added the items that you want to sell to the grid, you press F8 or you click F8. It will open a sub window for payments. So here you can pay by cash, credit, and Pesa, or okay, this one is undefined. So there is three options that a customer can pay with. So by cash, you can decide to pay by cash. Let's put 7,000. We pay by cash, and by M-Pesa, you can pay the rest of the cash. Then you click OK, or you press Enter key. It will show the change. Then you click OK, or you press Enter again. It will open printing window. So you click on print if you want to print a receipt, or you cancel. Okay, here if your point of sale printer is set up as a default, it will not show this printer. It will print automatic. Since my point of sale printer is not set up as a default printer, it will show this window. So let's click print. So it will print a receipt. So maybe if I show you the receipt that it has printed, just let me open where the receipt has been saved. It's under documents. So we have a receipt here. So this is the receipt of the items that I have sold. This is the time, and this is the date of the. So it will show the details. This is the company name. This is the address. It will show PIN, VAT if you want them to show on the receipt. These are the items that we have just sold, and this is the total amount, and it will show the invoice of that particular sales, and the cashier that has logged into the system, the one that has sold those products. We go back. So this is all about selling the products using a point of sale. So another thing is, let's say you have selected an items, you have selected items, and you just realize that you don't need a certain item. So you just select on it, then you click delete selector. It will delete the selected item from the grid. And if you want to do away with the entire transaction, you press F5 or you click on F5. So let's press F5 to do away with that. And we have also instances whereby you want to keep the records of a customer. Remember in our back office, I showed you how to add a customer. So let's say I want to keep purchase. I want to keep sales of a certain customer. You just click on customers. You select that particular customer. Then you begin selling this product to the particular customer. So tender, you can now, if you can now, because you have selected a customer, this customer might have less amount. He or she can decide to buy products on credit. So you put the amount that this person has, and let's say 10,000. Then the change is a negative value, which means it's an overdue amount that he or she will come and pay later on. So it keeps records for a particular such a transaction. Another thing, you and okay, when you are logged into POS, a new customer might come, and you you wish to keep records for such a customer. You go to, so at the point of sale allow an addition of a customer. You go to action, you click add new customer. So you can then add a new customer through point of sale, but you cannot update or delete a customer through point of sale. Those restrictions are only allowed in back office module. So when we go back to back office, you can pull several reports. Under reports, we have sales daybook. You can see the sales that has been done today. So you can choose from which date, let's say today to today. So you can view all the stuff that has happened today. So you click on view report to see such a report. So this product, okay, the sales for today, that you can say a grand total of 38,760, and total payment, the payment that were done is 34,910, and balance is 3850, meaning the amount, meaning the other products were taken on credit. So that's why we have a balance of 3,850, and the company name will appear up there, and it will show from 2108, which is today, to 2108, which is today. So this report, it will show the date that the report was pulled. Like here on the top right, show the date that you pulled this report. So August 21, 2020, which is today. You can pull this report from for a period of time. Let's say from 2019 August 1 to today. It will you see now the sales has been increased because of the debt range. And you can scroll down here and you will see this page 105, meaning we have 5 pages. If you click on this button here, it will show the last page, and the last page has overall totals. So from August 01 to 21st August, this is the sales that happened on that period of time. So grand total, we have this amount, total payment, we have this amount, and balance, we have this amount. So that is a report for sales day book. Then we have this report for purchase day book. This report shows the amount, the products that were purchased from the suppliers. So let's for instance, let's pull products from August 2019 to today in the report. So it will show the column for invoice number, then the date that invoice number was done, then supplier name, then net total, then free charges, other charges, previous due, and grand totals. Then on the last column we have total paid. Then below we have overall totals for each column. So this report for purchase book. Then we also have reports for expenditure. This report shows various expenditure in your company. Okay, we don't have expenditure for a moment. Another important report is stock in point of sale. It will show the present stock in various point of sale. So these are, let's say, product ID, product name, point of sale, barcode, expiry date, and quantity. Like for instance, we have 26 banners, we have 27 grills, we have 134 gas cylinders, we have 1 for 6 kgs. Okay, then we have 111 gas cylinders for 20 kgs in their various point of sale. For instance, we have just only one point of sale, and it will show the overall quantity, which is 298. Then we also have a report showing the build stock. So this report will show various products that were built at various times. So if we pull a report from 2019 August to today, then we click view, it will show number of products that were sold from 01 August 2019 to 21st August 2020. Okay, for instance, banners that were sold for that particular range of time, they are 101. grill 95, K-gas cylinder 6 kgs, we have 127 that are totaling to that amount. K-gas 12 kg cylinder that was sold on 2020 August 14. There we have 49 items. We have grand quantity, then we have sales amount. And also we have an important report that will show the tax amount from for various ranges of time. Let's say from that time, from July 2020 to August 2020. This report will show it has voice number, invoice number, date, customer name, grand total, total payment, and VAT. So it has 5 pages. So if you move to the last page, it will show grand total, total payment, and VAT. So this amount, this VAT amount is 10% of grand total amount, meaning that each product is taxed at 10%. That's all about the report. And if any other report is needed by our clients, we add it into the system. And also we have module for payment. If you click on this payment and you choose either supplier payment or custom, if you choose supplier payments, you come and select that supplier. So this supplier doesn't have previous bills. And also for customer, if a customer has previous bills, you come to customer payment. If this particular customer want to pay the previous bills, like the previous bills is 10,300. This is the amount that this particular customer has to pay the company or the business. So he may decide to pay little by little or to pay all the amount. Those records are being kept. So for instance, this customer can come and pay, let's say 5,000. You will realize the balance here down here is being calculated automatic. So if you pay 5,000, the balance here, the balance is 5,300. So you choose the payment mode. Let's say the customer is paying by cash. Then you click save and print. So that particular transaction is recorded in the database. Another module, we have voucher module. Here, this is where, for instance, you want to keep track of the rent, airtime, breakfast, lunch, fuel for your employees in the company or for yourself. Let's say breakfast for one of our cashier. Let's say James Atulo. Detail, let's say payment mode. We give this cashier cash. Like breakfast for today, we gave him 100. You add to the green. Please select voucher date. So we select today's date. So you add to the green. And also you can say maybe we give this particular employee lunch worth 500 shillings. So add to the green. Then you save. This one is just to keep the track of for various transactions like vouchers and other miscellaneous amount that may be used by the company. And also now under master entry we have categories. So this is where you put the categories. Let's say our K-gas 6 kg falls under gas. Then we have kerosene, we have accessories, we have complete. So this where you add a category in the system. We have also stores. So you realize we only have Gusha Point store in the set up in the system. You can decide to set up a new stores. A new store, let's say Kakamega store. Kakamega store. Then type, let's say it's an in-house store. Address, you can put 345 City, Kakamega. Learn yourself. So you can add various store in the system. Then expenses. We have expenses. So these are rent, airtime, breakfast, lunch, fuel. You can decide to add another expense in the system. So this point is where you add an expense to the system. Then we have point of sale. This we have push a point POS. You can have various outlets or point of sale in various places. So you can also add a new point of sales in this system by clicking new. Then you add, let's say, Nairobi outlet. Let's say address. Then it's in Nairobi. You can also decide to put the contact number. Then you save. You can also decide to edit or to delete. So by edit, let's say edit 456 to 457. When you edit, you just click on update. It will update. You can also decide, no, I don't want Nairobi outlet. You delete. It will disappear from the system. And under utilities, we have quick inventory adjustment. Under quick inventory adjustment, we have store inventory and point POS inventory. So you can decide to adjust products in store inventory. So you can decide to adjust banners. Let's say current quantity is 324. So you can decide to reduce it to 300. Then you click OK. So you realize it has changed to 300 items. 300 banners. So that is under store inventory. You can also decide to adjust product under POS. Let's say grill, there are 27, we want to adjust it to 30. Click OK. Realize the quantity has moved to 30. So that's all about quick inventory adjustment. And we have quick price and cost and barcode adjustment. This is where you can decide to adjust the sales price. You can also decide to adjust the purchase price. You can decide to adjust the sales discount, and also you can decide to adjust the tax. Let's say banner. You can adjust by selecting on the list of tax. You can you can realize that we have only one tax set up in the system. So we can set up various tags in the system and it will appear on this drop down menu. You can also decide to adjust barcode by clicking on the product that you want to adjust the barcode. So that's all about product adjustments. When we go to setup, under setup we have transaction mode. So you can decide billing to affect stock inventory and billing not to affect inventory. So if you choose billing to affect stock inventory, this is where when you make a bill of a product, it will reduce by that particular number that you have sold. So it will reduce the remaining products on POS. And if you want not to affect the stocks in the POS view, you choose billing not to affect stock inventory. So that is all about transaction mode. Then we have system rights. Under system rights we have cashier, register, back office, receipt, then backup. Under cashier register you can tick the option that you want the system to do and the system not to do. So these are the options to choose. Then we have back office options. We have clear transaction logo, company information, remain confidential, enable quick inventory adjustment, enable quick cost adjustment. So for you to make those changes, you must keep these options in mind. So you have to issue rights to the system for it to do various functions. Then we have receipt. Under receipt, we have receipt option 1, then receipt option 2. So this is where you select the receipt format that you want to use. So currently we have 2 receipt format in the system. Then we have backup. This is where backup is being done. That's all about system rights. Under the system setup, we have user rights. You can decide admin under POS options. So here is ticked, meaning enable user login to point of sale. If you untick, admin will not be able to log into point of sale if you untick. If you tick, admin will be able to log into point of sale. And you can also select point of sale to assign to this user. As I said earlier, we can have several point of sale into the system, set up in the system. So each user, you may decide to assign a point of sale. So let's say Sam is assigned to Gusha point. Nicholas is not assigned to any point of sale. So meaning he cannot log into point of sale. Then we have back office. So these are options under back office. We have enable user to log into back office, access and make changes to master entry. We have access and make changes to utilities, access and make changes to setup. We have access and make changes to user registration, and so all the options that are being guided by the system. You cannot do anything in the system without the being issued rights. So it's upon the IT group or the person who is in charge of the system to issue rights to the users. Okay, that's all. That's all with the user rights. So that's for today. That's all about with the solution we provide as Cintage Solution Limited. For more information, you can contact us or reach us on these contacts 0705114119 or 0713706713, or email us through cintagesolution@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.